Hi guys, and welcome to another WordPress video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we've built this WooCommerce shop site here. This is part of a course we did online. If you want to take the course, I've got a discount coupon below this video if you want to learn how to build this particular site. We used a free template and a free WordPress build to build this site here. It's a clothing store with all kind of different things and accessories and bits and pieces. What we're going to do in this series of video, we're going to install a plugin called Elementor, which will allow us to build extra pages. We've got plenty of pages on here. But what it's going to do is allow us to build real custom style pages. So follow along with this series and we'll show you how to build some great things using the Elementor plugin. Okay, well, we're going to get a little out of scope today. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to cut this guy out from an image. There's plenty of ways you can do this. I've done it plenty of times before in Photoshop. I'm sure you can do it in GIMP and things like that. And it's very time consuming going around and erasing all the background. Well, there's a fantastic site called Remove Background that you can do all this automatically. So let's get started. First, I'll create another section like this. So let's get Elementor going. I'm clicking on my edit with Elementor button and I'll just duplicate this section or make another one that's the same. So I'm going to hit add a new section. I'm going to give it a left and a right, 2 columns, and I'm going to give it a background color. I'm going to click on the section tab. I actually gave this a gradient, so let's give this a gradient also. If we go to style, background type, here's gradient. I don't want to make it red. We'll make it a sort of dark blue. I'll copy this color over, Control C, that's the top color. Well, actually that's the bottom color. So I'll put that in the top as well and just make it a bit more opaque by dragging the opacity down. I could have copied the colors from the one above, but that's fine. Okay, so we've got it there, which is fine. So now let's grab our image and decide what we want to do with it. So I'm going to go to a stock photo site. It's called Unsplash. I'll put the link below this video. Just let me copy that link. Great site for free stock photos. And all I'm going to do is put in the search bar pointing to get people pointing, hopefully. There we go, and here's a bunch of pictures of people pointing. And as you can see, they've all got backgrounds on them. There's the one I used previously. We can use that one again. Let's perhaps grab a different one this time. We'll get something that's fairly sharp, and obviously something that's pointing to the right there, or their left if they're facing you. Like that will probably work well. As you can see, it's got quite a background in it. So what I'm going to do is hit this little download arrow right here, and it downloads it to your desktop. Then if we go to remove background or remove.bg, and I'll put this link below also so you've got it, we'll go ahead and select a photo. There it is right there actually. That's that photo I just downloaded. There it is. There's the original image, and here's what we're going to download, and you see it's cropped it beautifully around this image, taking away that background. So let's download it and actually put it in our website here. So there's the download. There's our downloaded image that it's just downloaded for us. Go back to our website. Now I just need to click on here and add an element and an image, funnily enough. So I'll just drag that over. And the image we want is this one we've just downloaded here. So all we do is drag it up into our media library. There it is. Once it's loaded, let's insert media. And there she is. There's that little lady in our little section there. And as you can see, it's done quite well. It's kind of cut off her left arm there, but I wasn't really paying attention. But as you can see, it's done a great job of actually cropping that background out from behind her. So you can now use this to point to your sale item or whatever it is. That's just a handy little thing to do. Now if we look at our section here, she's not quite sitting on the bottom. There's a blue line between that and the black shirt. I like to have her sitting right down on the bottom. And if you watched yesterday's video or the last video, we talked about margin and negative margin position. So if we target the bottom, I want to uncheck that, because with that checked it will do all four. I just want to affect one at a time. And the bottom, and if I give it a negative margin of say minus about 10, it'll drag it down so she's sitting on that bottom line there. You can do it with the arrows or you can type it in. There we go, she's sitting on that bottom line now. And we can simply give it more space at the top if we want to by giving it some padding on the top. Again, I want to uncheck that, so I'm just affecting the one. Let's give it 50 pixels padding on the top, and it'll give her a bit more headroom there. There we go. And what I'll do, I'm on our section here, I'm going to give it a margin on the top of say 100 pixels, and that will push this down by 100 pixels, and you should see a gap between these two so they're not on top of each other. So let's go ahead and go to our margin. Again, I want to uncheck that, and I'm going to give it 100 pixels at the top. There, we've got a gap, so I'm separating the two there. I'm going to delete this one after. This is just purely for example. Okay, well, let's update and view our changes. Let's go down to where we were. There's the one we had before, and there's our new one. Like I said, I didn't look very well. It's cut off her arm there, which wasn't very clever, but you get the idea. And that is a great piece of quick software. We're just removing or extracting people from images. It's really handy. I've used it several times, and it does save you good 30-40 minutes work with Photoshop. So I hope you've enjoyed that. It's a little out of scope, like I say. I'll put the links to both RemoveBG and Unsplash.com down below. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're interested in web development, take a look down below. We've got some great free web development courses, as well as some premium courses with some huge discounts for our YouTube subscribers, so do check it out. Once again, this is Jamie with System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.